Hi guys, welcome to Geek Coding Academy. Today we'll see Collection Framework chapter 6.7, that is utility classes in the collection framework. Let's see. So in our previous video we completed complete part A, that is introduction to collection framework, core interfaces and its implementations such as a list interface and its implementation, set interface and its implementation, QDQ interfaces, map interfaces and its implementation, and comparing between list, set, and map. If you guys not watched these videos, please go to my channel to watch the video prior to this. Now let's come to the part B section, that is utility classes in the collection framework. So what do you mean by utility classes in collection framework? So we already saw we have a collection framework where we have some of the implementing classes. Those classes will be used to manage our data. Okay, store and manage our data in how we want the data to be stored. Okay. If you want no duplicates to be allowed, we can go with reset, or if you want it should be sorted, we can go with set, or if you want just like how we need to store, same order it should be preserved, then we go for a list. Similarly, it depends on the requirement. So let's see, apart from these collection interfaces, there were some of the static methods written by the Java team. Those are like a utility classes. So these will be used on top of this collection framework. Means we have a collections, means implementing classes to store our data. Once we store our data, we need to do some operations, right? For that reason, we have some more utility classes where we have some of the static methods available, readily available. Using that, we can make operations on this data much easier. Okay. Those classes only we called as an utility classes. Means it will be used for all type of data and it will be for utility purpose. Okay. So in Java collection framework, there are several utility classes that provided useful methods for working with collection. So these utility classes are not part of this collection interface or anything, but they contain some static methods which help to manipulate and work with the collection objects. That's what data, such as list, set, map, and move. The primary classes in the collection framework, primary utility classes in the collection framework are collections. Okay. This sounds confusing, guys, because in collection framework, we have a collection interface and map interface are the root interfaces. That's you set it apart. Now we are talking about a utility classes that will be used on top of this collect data. Okay. These utility classes, there we have one class called collections. Okay. Collections is a class in Java. That is utility class in Java. And arrays, A caps, arrays and collections. These are the two classes, main two classes, which will be utility classes where we have a static methods already defined. Using those, we can easily manipulate our data. Means you can do some logic on top of our collection data. For collections, it will be applied for the collection type of data. That means list, set, map, queue, DQ. For arrays, it will be applied on to arrays. Like we already discussed about arrays, I think. Like arrays is just a way of storing a data in the multidimensional, or storing more than one data is a single dimensional array or multi-dimensional array, storing more number of data. Okay. So in those we can able to apply these arrays. So both of which provide a wide range of functionality for dealing with collection and arrays. Okay. So what all what all methods, static methods readily available in these two utility classes? Let's see. Okay, I already told, like primary utility classes present in the framework is like collections utility class and arrays utility class. First, we'll see what is collections utility class. Okay, so it was present in java.util.collection. Okay, java.util package. Okay, that's like a folder package means Java. It provides some static methods. Okay, for like these static methods include some of the functionalities like sorting, searching, shuffling, thread safe collections, making a collections as immutable, and manipulating these collection. Collection means like I'm talking about like object. Okay, let's see one by one. First, sorting. Sorting related methods we'll discuss in collection utility class. We have one method called sort. Okay. So these are all static methods. So without creating an object, we can call static method with the help of his class name. Okay. Collections is the class name. In order to call this methods, we have to call like collection dot method name. Okay. So some of the methods useful for sorting purpose is sort. Okay. So I have a syntax here. I have a main class. Under that, I have a main method. Here, I'm just taking one collections, that is array list. I'm going with an array list. I created an object of array list and I'm adding some of the values 5381. Okay. So these values will be added like how I have added here. Because in list, it will preserve the insertion order. After that, I'm calling this utility class called collection.sort method, which is static method in this collection utility class, where I'm passing this list, the reference variable. So what it will do is it will first do with the natural order, means ascending order. So it will sort this entire list into an ascending order. If I print this, I'm getting in ascending order like 1358. Okay. So after, if I want it a reversing order or any other way, I can give I have to give a custom comparator. So in collection class, we have one custom comparator called as a collections dot reverse order that will provide one reverse order comparator, or else we can create our own comparator also. So that will also allowed, like this is like one sort, um, like a two methods having a different parameters. Once, just if you pass a list, it will sort it in ascending order. Otherwise, if you pass along with the reference variable, if you pass our own comparator, it will sort accordingly. Here I'm passing collection dot reverse order. It's a reverse order comparator. So it will automatically sort our list into a reverse order. That is 8531. Okay. It's about sorting. Let's just go with another searching. Suppose I have a list. I need to search an element present at what index. Obviously, I can go with a binary search, right? Like when we talk about when we go into a concept called data structure and algorithms, I'll talk about this binary search more. But here, I don't have to write a logic from scratch. Just I can use my utility class collections dot binary search. Then I'll pass the reference variable list. And also, if I pass an element which I want to find, it will automatically give me an index. Okay. So this performs a binary search and a specified key in a sort. And the condition is for every binary search, if you want to apply, the list should be sorted. Okay. The list should be in a ascending order before calling this one. The time complexity for that is O of log n. Okay, let's see another category, shuffling. Okay, suppose I have a list, I need to do a shuffle. So what I can do is, I've created one array list where I've added these many values, apple, banana, cherry, and date. So as the behavior of list, it will preserve my insertion order. So I use this collection utility class, that shuffle method, and I'll pass the reference variable. Automatically, this gets shuffled. So it randomly shuffles the element in the list. Reversing other category. So I have a list A, B, C. I just want to make it into a reverse, like CBA. So I can go with a collection dot reverse and pass the list here, the reference variable. Automatically, it will reverse my entire collection object, collection data. Reverse the orders of element in the list. Thread shape collections. So this is what more important. When I go into a thread concept, I'll explain more about this. Thread shape means the thread should be synchronized. Um, that it should be synchronized so that no other thread can act on it until its complete process should be done. So it will be very useful for any concurrent operations. So in order to suppose I have one object like one collection array list, which is of I correct like array list object where it's catched, its reference will be taken care by this reference variable list, which is of type list of integer. Added these two values 1 and 2. This is by default it's asynchronous. I just want to make it synchronous. So no need to worry. Like we have a collection ready-made method synchronized list. I just called collection.synchronize list and I passed this list to here. So it will give me one other object which is also similar type of an array list. Whatever list we pass, same type it will pass me. That will be synchronized. Okay. Let's say making a collections are unmodified or immutable. Like suppose like I created an object. I'm trying to add an apple and banana. It will be easily we can able to add. After like collection object, we can add as we want using an add method. But I just want to make, suppose in my application, I have one requirement, like once the collection is been filled, it should be locked. No other value to be added to it. So in order to that, I can go with I don't have to write a logic from scratch. There are some utility classes. One of the utility classes is unmodifiable list. So I can directly call like collection.unmodifiable list. I pass this list to it. So it will give me one reference variable of object that is unmodifiable list. I collected up here. So whatever result it give me, that list is not modifiable or unmodifiable. When I try to modify here, when I try to add a cherry, it will throw in an exception. Frequency and distance. Suppose like I have a list, apple, banana, and apple. Here, I created an list where apple, banana, apple will be there. I just want to see how many times the apple got repeated. So for that, I can use a utility class called in a frequency. The collection of frequency, I can pass the list here to it as a parameter and the element which I want to count. If I pass apple, it will give me a 2 because apple is 2 times. Okay. And also there one more method called disjoint where syntax is not there. I will tell you. Like disjoint means like we have a two array list, suppose two collections, two of type array list. And I have one array list like 1, 2, 3 and added these values 1, 2, 3. And the second array list I have added as a 4, 5, 6. This discharge, there is a method called in utility class discharge, like collections dot discharge, and I pass these two values, sorry, two array list to it as a parameter. It will give me, in my case, it will give me false because, sorry, it will give me true because in the first collection 1, 2, 3 and second collection is 4, 5, 6. Both the collection are not connected anywhere. Like none of the elements are same. It will give me true. If one of the element is same in both the collection, it will give me false. That is what disjoint method. We can use this. And copying. Suppose I have one collection. I just want to copy all the elements in that collection to another collection. I don't have to do manually, like iterate over this collection, take element by element and copy it to another collection. That are all not necessary. Like I created one object, I added A and B. So I created one more collection array list object. Where at the time of declaring this object, I can use this collection dot copies. I can able to use this. It will automatically copy the source list to the destination list. Okay. I mean like here I have created one more list. So I need to copy the list into the destination list. Collection dot copy the destination list. I need to provide first list and second list. So what it will do is from second list, the elements present in the second list to first list, it will automatically copy all the elements from a source list to a destination list. Okay. Okay. So this all about collections utility class that's only for collections type of data. Let's come to our array type of data. We have one more utility class called arrays utility class. It's also present in same java.util package because these are all utility classes. It should be present in util package and it provides a static method for array manipulation. Okay. Same, it has a static method for the some of the operations. We categorized into some of these categories like sorting, searching, converting array to list, filling arrays, comparing arrays, stream support for arrays. Let's see. So first is sorting. So I have an array created up here, which is of type integer array and 5281. This is like a generic array. It's not a collection. It's just an array. But I want to sort it. So I can use array.sort. The array, it will sort in an ascending order. Okay. So for binary search, same arrays.binary search. If you pass that array and also the value to be searched, fine, it will give me an index. It performs a binary search. And converting array to list. Suppose I have an array of apple, banana, and cherry. I just want to convert it into a list. So what I can do is arrays. I can use this utility array class where we have a method as list. One starting method. I can call that arrays dot as list. I can pass this array to it. It will provide me in a list that is of type collection. Okay. Filling array. Suppose I created an array here, new of int with a size of 5. and it is an empty. By default, it has a some default values, like default value for an int is 0. By default 0 will be filled up here, but I want to fill it with some other values. So what I can do is I can make use of this arrays utility class. So that is arrays dot fill. I can pass this variable and pass the what value need to be filled, 10. So what it will do is it will fill complete 5 array size up to from 0 index to 4 index, that is 5 places. It will filled 10 value to it. Okay. Comparing arrays. Suppose I have a two array 1 and array 2, both are 1 to 3 and 1 to 3. I should want to compare whether these two arrays are equal or not. Means the elements present in these arrays are equal. I can do manually, like writing own logic like a for loop. Inside for loop, I can create, I can iterate over in each element and compare it in another array. That and all, why should I take care? As a developer, we can make use of an already existing code given by Java team, because it will be performance wise good, and it saves a lot of time for a developer. So what I can do is arrays dot equals, I can call an equal method array1 and array2. So it returns true if the two specified arrays are equal to one another. So let's see the summary. So this is like a tool. Okay, this utility class is like a tool. Wherever we want, we can make use of this ready-made. So let's see the summary. The collections, like provide utility method for collections like list, set, maps. It offers operations for sorting, searching, synchronization, that is thread safe. Immutability means we can lock the list, or we can lock the collection such that no other value to be added to that collection, among others. For arrays, it also offer utility methods for working with arrays, including sorting, searching, filling an array. We already saw that arrays dot fill, comparing, that equals, and converting to list as list method. We can use like whenever we need based on requirement. So these utility classes simplify the manipulation and management of our collections and arrays in Java, making it easier to handle common programming tasks. These are all common programming tasks. So by using the already existing utility classes and its static methods or methods, we can use commonly programming tasks. We can make it easy. Like we can easily can we solve these common tasks. So this all about today's session, guys. I hope you enjoy the session. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video to your friends and colleagues. And please turn on bell notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll get an instant message to your mobile. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You learned something out of it. And thank you for watching. In my next video, I'll come up with more advanced concept. Thank you for watching. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you. Bye.